Alright guys, I don't know if you can hear me. The rain's thundering pretty hard on the roof. I'm glad I got the hay off when I did. You can see what it's doing today. Not only did we get the hay off, also we got the tillage radishes planted yesterday. We also put some turnip seed in with the radishes, just because. So that's all done and leveled off, and I just went in with the Vibra-Shank, ripped it up again, went with the hand seeder, spun them on, and then like I said, my neighbor has one of those chain drags, and we just towed that chain drag around to cover the seed. It doesn't have to be buried very deep. I did spread some more radishes up on the hill in some of the bare spots where the crops weren't so good. Those did not come up, so I didn't cover them. I thought maybe if I just spread them on, they would germinate and sprout up, but they didn't, so these should. So I got some errands to run today. I got to pick up some supplies here, so it's a good day to be running errands. But you can see what kind of a day it is. So there's no hay laying, and knock on wood, still haven't had any hay get rained on this year. And with 50 inches of rainfall, that's surprising to me. So we did good. So yeah, it's really raining. We'll probably get another inch or two out of this storm. So all right guys, I'll come back with you. All right, well, it's about an hour and a half later. I am back, and it is still raining. I drove through a rainstorm that the wipers couldn't go fast enough. It's a good thing. 3 days without any rain, and it was getting a little dry. The swamp is starting to pool up again, so it's a good thing we just got everything planted there. So they'll probably be underwater if it keeps up like this. So I don't know. More rain for Pennsylvania. All right guys, so to finish off this video, just a couple final thoughts. Talking sprayers here again. I've been accused of being obsessed over sprayers, and I am. I'm not going to fight it. I do like that. I do enjoy spraying. I've said it many times, but you guys remember back in the spring I was talking about needing to upgrade this sprayer that I have, this 500-gallon Demco. A couple of reasons why it's time to upgrade. The frame underneath, where these axles are on, is bent. It's like bow-legged. The boom is in very poor shape. It's rough. It's seen better days. And basically, I'm at the point, do I want to stick more money into this thing, or just upgrade to something better, something that I want, that has more features that I want. This does not have the fast fill, really. It has this on it, and this basically runs the water through your pump to put it inside the sprayer. I don't really care for that. I'd like to move it, which I could put that on. That wouldn't be a problem. So anyway, before I get back into this, I've covered this sprayer a lot of times. If anybody wants to know more about this sprayer, I have videos. I have done videos. But the main thing is, I found one at a pretty good price, what I consider to be a good price, considering the features that are on it. I have to go look at it. It's over an hour away. It's going to be an hour drive to get there to look at it. I don't want to talk too much about the details, just because if I don't buy it, then it's just wasted time talking about it. But I will say it is a Hardy. It is a 500-gallon, just like this one. I don't want to downgrade the amount of gallons. The boom, it's not a full hydraulic boom. Now this is 100% manual. Everything is manual on it. This one has the hydraulic up and the hydraulic down. It does not have the hydraulic wing fold, which is fine for me for two reasons. The first reason being my 685 only has one set of remote valves. So if I were to have both the raise and lower and the hydraulic open, I would need to add a hydraulic valve to the 685, which you could do, but that gets to be expensive also. So if I had to choose between the hydraulic raise and lower or hydraulic fold, I would rather have the raise and lower because of the terrain here and the hills that are here. And yes, my tedder's still there. I know I said it was gone. We're still working on that. It's a long story. So anyway, with the changing terrain here, the up and down and the winding hills, rolling hills, it's nice that you can lift it up and keep your booms out of the ground. Really, I wouldn't have too much reason other than for operator comfort to have the hydraulic fold open, because all my land is behind my house. Behind my house, it's just open. Every acre I farm, just about, with the exception of down here and a little bit on the hillside here. It just goes up and it's flat and goes on all the way out. And there's no trees up there really. So, and the custom harvester was talking to me about this. He said he wouldn't think you needed the hydraulic fold boom, just because you can probably let the boom open going from field to field, and he's 100% right. I didn't even think of it that way. So anyway, it is a Hardy, it is a 500 gallon, it is a hydraulic up and down. I think it had the electric controls, which would be a great upgrade. It does have the fast fill. I have to look at it. I gotta check it out, look at it. Excuse me. So what am I going to do with this? I'm not going to trade it. I told you guys that I was probably going to... excuse me. I just drank a Mountain Dew. Oh, boy. All right. I had told you guys that I was going to keep this and use it as like a tender. I fill my sprayers with the garden hose, and it takes 1.5 hours to 2 hours to fill this from the garden hose. So that might be the plan. I still might have to keep the boom on and everything, keep it together, because I'm not sure how this other sprayer is set up as far as the drop hoses. One thing with Hardy, they use a solid plastic boom, and you can't just chop into it and add nozzles for 30-inch spacing like you can on this. It's something I have to look at. I know it does have the foam on it already. And this pump is starting to get pretty... I thought it was good, but this year it started making a lot of noise, so that has me a little bit nervous. Still works, but I don't think it's going to be too much longer. We're going to need a pump. So I've been just trying to fix the bare necessities on this thing, but I'm going to try to look at this sprayer and see if it's going to be something we can use here on the farm. So anyway, that's where I'll end the video. I guess that's about all I have on the sprayer. So yeah, we'll check it out. I'm definitely interested in it, and if it's as good as the pictures look, we might be bringing it home. So all right, I'll come back with it.